Is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Shot, high post, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good.
Now, here's Oubre. Here's Grimes. And the 3 off target. Pass to Mitchell. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Screen by Allen. 18 feet out. And it's Mitchell missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Here's George. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. 76ers moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 5.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Embiid with a screen on Strus. The 3 from George. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Mitchell right side. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Oubre passes to Embiid. To end the run. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:05 left to play in the first. George against Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
For the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Here's McCain. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Yabusele. 11 feet out, and he hits it. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Garland with it. 5 points in the game. Hunter finds Mobley. 16 seconds left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Yabusele. Maxey. Mobley with the block. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cleveland ahead. They're up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. Philadelphia with the ball, following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. Traps in the tray.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Pass to Green. Here's Jerome. And here is Mobley, guarded by Embiid. A nice shot by Mobley.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Edwards with the screen for Butler. Inside, there's Embiid. Mobley with the block. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. On the wing, Green.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 6. Butler with the ball. Here's Embiid. Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got 5 points so far. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. They're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers. They've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Hunter, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Garland finds Strus. For 3, Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. He's got 7.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here is George. Hunter grabs the miss. Strus against Oubre. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Outside, Maxey. There's the pick. Oubre for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now Hunter. No scoring in this one. Thompson, a screen on George. Here's Hunter. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. Now, here's Maxey. Darius Garland missing his last shot. The three from George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 5 now.
It's a big part of George's game, the three-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is George. 5 points in the game. Tries from 10. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Maxey. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Strus. And here's George. Over Garland. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Paul George.
Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, DA, thanks.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Now, here's Mitchell. 12 points for him. Pass to Allen. Embiid with the steal. George with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Here's Grimes. Here's the screen. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Mobley. Got a piece of it. Allen passes to Strus. And here is Garland. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mitchell kicks to Strus. 5 to shoot. It's Allen, top of the key. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Oubre, right side. Maxey looking it over. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Mitchell misses in close. Maxey with it. Pass to George. Oubre for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3/4 of play in a close game here. 76ers ahead. They lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The 76ers lead. They've got Edwards. Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. There's Embiid, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Okeke passes to Jerome. 4 on the shot clock. High post shot, and he swishes it right through.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Gordon, the pass to Embiid. Back to Gordon. Embiid sets the pick for Gordon. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. From downtown, knocks down the 3-ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
He's a high-volume jump shooter for a reason. Garland has tremendous touch from almost anywhere.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Okeke. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Mitchell outside. Strus in the corner. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Fires from deep. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Here's Grimes, and he lays it straight in.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Going inside. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Allen a screen on Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Garland the pass to Mitchell. High post try. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And that one's good. Maxey.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic
leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Pass to Embiid. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Embiid. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Here's Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And Mitchell no good on that one. And so here is Philadelphia. Oubre outside. Maxey passes to Oubre. The three from George. Count it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Shot after shot, one after the other. PG, Paul George, making it happen.
So they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Now Maxey. Here's Embiid. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem. And he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. The 3. No good from 3-point territory. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. Here's Embiid. Embiid with the power.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Locked up there for Allen. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
Down low. There's Embiid. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jared Allen. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And here's Maxey. Here's Embiid over Allen. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Goes up at the stripe. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Allen. Mobley with the rebound.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Well, I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Here's Maxey. Buries the triple.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Obviously, the three would tie it. They have to make one extra pass to get a better shot. I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things... Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
At these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And now Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Lillard. Inside, Lopez. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Here's Halliburton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Prince can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Okay, Miles, getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And the layup falls.
Bit of a challenge to slow Lopez down there, especially at his size. Even with good defense, maybe his frame just too much.
Outside Nesmith. Now Siakam. Halliburton outside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Lillard can't get it to go.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Halliburton outside. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Here's Prince. Kuzma outside. And the three-pointer goes.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Turner. Pass to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Shot clock at 3. Takes a step back. Halliburton. And the shot falls short that time.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Siakam against Kuzma. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Now here's Lillard. He's covered closely. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot goes in.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Pass to Nesmith. And here's Turner. Let's go with a 3. buries it from 3. Turner's got 5 points.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Yet to see a basket. The 3 from Prince. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Walker. Up and in from the low block.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Walker against Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton outside. Toppin, a screen on Trent. Here's Halliburton. Another one falls for Indiana.
Coming into the league, scouts had some uncertainty about Halliburton's jumper, mostly because of the way it looks, a push shot out front, but he's shown he's more than capable as a shooter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on McConnell. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo against Walker. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo inside. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? Nah, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Now here's Lopez. Pass to Lillard. A minute 35 left in the second. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Lillard outside. Kuzma with the ball. Uses the glass on the layup. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Look, Kuzma will get inside there and bang around, and he's going to take it down.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Over Lillard. Off the left rim and out. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lillard goes up strong inside.
Finishing in traffic, it's something you want your point guard to be able to do, and Damian Lillard can do that.
54 seconds left in the first half. Outside Mathurin. From downtown. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Here's Lopez. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage low.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Siakam. He's scoreless, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
Lillard looking around. Fires from deep. Lillard! What'd you expect? One second left. The shot no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. 2 on the clock. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
A good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. Here's Turner. Covered by Lopez. And here's Turner. He's got 5. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Bucks leading by 7. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Halliburton with the ball. 13 points in the game. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Halliburton piling up points. He can thank his impressive work ethic for that.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Six on the shot clock. The teardrop. Doesn't go for him. Halliburton with some nice D. Over Lillard. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
You know, Halliburton processes so many things out there. He plays one step ahead of the rest.
Milwaukee leading by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Kuzma outside. Lillard converting inside.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nesmith. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Back to Antetokounmpo. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Against contact, Giannis stays strong.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Siakam outside. Halliburton for three. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 20 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Prince. There's the screen by Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Ooh, a revenge triple by Lillard.
And Lillard wasting no time getting three back.
Halliburton surveys the floor. And it's Indiana scoring again.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee, helping them space the floor. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Giannis plays the four with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. McConnell with it. Now Porter defending to tie it up. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Halliburton, a guy you just continue to see grow game by game. An exceptional talent and a great mind.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. For three, here's Lillard. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Outside Nesmith. And here's Siakam for three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his fourth rebound in this one. Giannis striding in. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Siakam gets the bucket.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. 2-point game. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Lillard against Halliburton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Here's Halliburton. Gets the bucket and the foul. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Picked by Prince. Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's the drive. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that. They're a huge possession, and he nets it.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Nembhard. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Here's Milwaukee. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket. That and one is huge, making this now a two-possession game.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Siakam. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Nembhard outside. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible... All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry.
rebound.
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two-guard spot. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reza Shea. Offline with his three. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Young for the three. Drills it from outside.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
New York moving it around. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Brunson surveying the D. Plays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
After Rizichet, Johnson outside. Here is Daniels. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Daniels, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Bridges outside. Takes the three. And another three for New York.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Caris LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby, and Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Young drives in. Pass to Johnson. Here's LeVert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Hart, wide open. He fires. That three off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Young, good.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Now McBride. On deep, Brunson. Johnson with the rebound. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Young. Throws it up high. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
McBride with the ball. Still yet to score. Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Rizichet in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Pass to LeVert. Now here's Capella. Puts up a three. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now here's Payne. Robinson a screen on LeVert to the inside. And it's Robinson that time on the assist from Payne. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Inside, here's Rizichet. Up and in on the layup.
No, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
And this past offseason, Stan, was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Shea. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. Here's LeVert. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Here's Anunoby. And the shot goes in. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
LeVert with a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. LeVert's got 5 now.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now, here's Achua. He's tightly guarded. No problems knocking that one down. Payne's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And yes, it's good. He's got 8.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
LeVert against Bridges. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut back down to 4 with the made basket from LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Back to Payne. Towns a screen on Young. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jalen Johnson's checked in for George Neal. Shea is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Outside, Towns. It's tipped. On the wing, Anunoby. Towns, the pass to McBride. There's the pick. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Brunson's got 7.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Young looking around. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. We've got Jalen Brunson. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Okongwu with the screen for Young. Offensive rebound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. He's guarded by Anunoby. The kick out to Young. Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 2. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Johnson against Hart. Over Johnson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Here's Okongwu. And Reza Shea. The bucket on the assist by Okongwu.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
There's a screen. The 3, Bridges. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. It's good. Okongwu's now got 6 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Brunson outside. Towns for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Here's Daniels, defended by Bridges. Daniels dishes to Johnson. It's Young on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Brunson, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Daniels from outside. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Tie game in Atlanta. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got George Niang. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Clint Capella is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Puffkin in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. To the wing on the left. Capella against Towns. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting them in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Johnson against Hart. Here's Brunson. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Hart. The three sinks the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Off target from the wing.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Okongwu. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that was the right call. Look, when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Brunson against Young. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Young outside. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Daniels passes to Okongwu. It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. It's in!
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third person. Team sport. Shooting for the Jalen Brunson. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Young drives in. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Bridges inside the... Got it!
Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
Oh! And he wins it at the buzzer.
Wow. Those are the moments you live for as a...
guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Antetokounmpo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre against Antetokounmpo. And here's Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Now here's Kuzma. Clock at 4. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
Kuzma hits them both. We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And Embiid throws it down.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks, so it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Pass to George. Now Embiid, covered by Lopez. From the left block. Embiid misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. Count it. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's George. Back to Maxey. Over Lillard. Maxey, that's good.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Embiid. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Antetokounmpo, perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Screen by Embiid. Maxey, a good look. Again, Philadelphia.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Joel Embiid, Butler out there with Edwards, and it's Yabusele in at power forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Portis has got his first points of the night.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Embiid against Portis. Embiid inside. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And here's Green from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Embiid, a screen on Porter. Porter against Butler. Chalk up 2 there. Butler's got his first basket.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Porter. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Portis finds Green. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And the Bucks with some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Green. Prince comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now here's Maxey. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Lillard passes to Prince. A clear look for Antetokounmpo, and again, it's the Bucks missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bucks leading by 3. Pass to Prince. Got a piece of it. Oubre with a steal. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. George peels it out a bit. Screen by Embiid. The Sixers with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Prince can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, George drops in the 3. George has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Out to Lillard. Lillard on the drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, it's not easy to try to knock Lillard off his equilibrium. So talented at scoring on the drive.
Pass to Oubre. George outside. Here's Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Good work defensively by Lopez. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo, a screen on George. No coverage that time. Kuzma's got 8 points.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Knocked away. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oh, Lillard laces in a three.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. Fires top of the key, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Kuzma against George. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by Lillard. He's got 10.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. Lopez can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
George outside. Pass to Grimes. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Prince. Kuzma for 3. Can't hit that one. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Oubre against Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
George outside. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Lopez, the screen on Maxey. Right at the free throw line. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
Lillard against Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Just 3 on the clock. Rejected by Lopez. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Bucks ahead, up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Biggs loving their passing skills, you'll notice.
Well, Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at Philadelphia, we've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler, and it's McCain in at the two-guard position. Now here's Butler, beyond the arc, knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's McCain. Butler on the wing. Shoots. Rebounded by Trent. The Bucks leading by 4. Green up top, guarded by Edwards. Antetokounmpo with it. 6 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Bucks lead by 6.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Prince down low. He's covered by Oubre. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. A minute 35 left in the game. To the inside. Lopez passes to Lillard. Lopez can't hit. 76ers trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Here's Grimes. Back to George. Now here's Maxey. George left side. Outside Maxey. From 6 feet away, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. On the wing, Kuzma. He's covered by Oubre. Lillard outside. Knocked loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Grimes, defended by Kuzma. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Here's Milwaukee. 2-point game. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Maxey against Lillard. George outside. And here's Oubre from the arc. Cash! And that one brings them within one.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Here's Embiid. Oubre, a screen on Lopez. Embiid from outside. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. Siakam outside. Nembhard finds Turner with the fadeaway. Chalk up 2 there.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Drills the three-pointer.
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Turner with a screen on Young. Here's Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Okongwu. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Okongwu dishes to Young. Clock at 6. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Rizachet, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Young taking his time here. Halliburton with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Turner. Back to Nembhard. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. A nice shot by Young.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now, here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board. Halliburton for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Now Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Young. Halliburton for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots.
think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the guard position.
Now, that's a great sign for Ricochet, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Back to Toppin. Walker the pass to Halliburton. Rebound by the Hawks. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Here's LeVert. Sweet little floater. LeVert's got his first points in this one.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And good that time.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guy. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Ricochet. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Turner. Good, nice job down low. Turner's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dalen Johnson's checked in for George Nia. Ricochet is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. And Siakam has it in the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Siakam's got his second basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Okongwu with a screen on Mathurin. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Pass to Ricochet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocked loose. And now here comes Young leading the break. Here's Ricochet. The rebound by Turner. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers out in front. They lead by a bucket. And now, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
They're measuring up the shot.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Rizashea in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Pass to Nembhard. Now, Nesmith. Indiana moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. And Indiana, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Johnson kicks to Young. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Pass to Halliburton.
Right here.
5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Back to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizashea from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Rizashea's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Rizashea is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
Siakam outside. Nesmith, the pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Over Young. Halliburton, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Johnson. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3-ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
Nesmith, the pass to Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Rizashea. Nesmith covering. Pass to Young. Johnson against Siakam. Okongwu throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Indiana making a change here. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Plays it up and banks it in.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And here's LeVert. And it's off the back rim. No good. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Atlanta's gone 5-9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Tyrese Haliburton, Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Toppin in at the front, roaming the paint. Good on the bucket.
And look at Capella getting aggressive inside, shooting past the coverage like it's not even there.
Left side, Haliburton. Pass to Toppin. That's a 2 from Mathurin. The rebound by Niang.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
LeVert inside the line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here is Daniels inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the right side. From past the arc. A nice shot by Nesmith. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
J with it. And a miss there on the triple. Siakam against Young. Nesmith. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert. Haliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Good on both.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Here's Haliburton. Again, Indiana.
Tyrese Haliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Here's Young. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Young inside. He's covered by Haliburton. Young, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge. Fearless move by Tyrese Haliburton. Burton, the game is complete and the mind is ready.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Good.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Halliburton outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Buries it from outside.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Turner for three. Misses the three. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Clock at 6. Mitchell's shot is good.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard outside. Launches a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Here's Strus. Garland for three. Damian Lillard with the rebound. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
And Cleveland has possession after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Garland. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Stolen by Mobley. Antetokounmpo against Garland. And here's Mobley. Allen with it. Over Lillard. That's good from Allen on the assist by Strus.
Smooth offense gets them the perfect low-risk look.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers, and I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Good on the shot.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Cavaliers leading. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Strus. Now here's Lillard. Portis with a screen on Garland. Lillard looking around. And he's off from 17.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Garland against Lillard. Outside Hunter. Allen with a screen on Portis. And here's Hunter for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Trent outside. Portis a screen. Now here's Trent. Defense right on him. Count the basket.
With his height, the contest can be a non-issue, especially when Portis is in the paint.
Outside Garland. Left side Hunter. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland on top. They're up by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Mobley, Green out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Mobley outside. Pass to Hunter. That shot off. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Green in the post. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Jerome. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Now here's Mobley. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Antetokounmpo outside. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Green. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
To the middle. And there's Porter on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Clark, one topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Garland finds Hunter. Rejected by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. For Milwaukee, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. Here's Lopez. Pure from three-point range. Lopez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Cavs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. From deep, Strus fires in the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Prince. Hunter against Portis. Kuzma for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Garland, the pass to Hunter. Now here's Mitchell. From behind the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland. 19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Lillard. And no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cleveland on top, leading by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. Still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. And a nice finish on the layup. Mitchell's got 11.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. The 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to Mitchell. Allen finds Strus. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Kuzma, covered by Mobley. And here is Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Prince, the pass to Lillard. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Outside Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Outside Strus. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Strus has gotten his second bucket of the game.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, I think you've just got to tip your hat to Allen. I mean, when he's hitting that, just say good shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. 4-3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Mitchell. Over Trent. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Prince. Jams it in off the great move.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Hunter. From deep three-point land. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Hunter's got 6 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now Antetokounmpo. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Chuma Okeke. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Hunter in at the 4 slot.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Antetokounmpo against Hunter. Outside Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Strus. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis working inside.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Allie, thank you.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Inside, here's Strus. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Here's Lillard. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Kuzma. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
I'm not quite ready to go there yet, but it certainly sounds like the crowd is with you on that idea.
And Mobley gets it to go.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Throws it up high. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Strus against Kuzma. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good on the shot. Good D by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Pass to Mobley. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, what a make by Garland. That takes ice water veins to get done.
Antetokounmpo against Mobley.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley with it, defended by Kuzma. Count it!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he's unable to get the second one.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Antetokounmpo outside. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset Clinton.
When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Joel Embiid, Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Young with no one around. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got the first 3 points tonight for the Hawks. Maxey passes to Grimes. Oubre outside. Buries it from three-point range.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Johnson with a screen on Maxey. Maxey against Young. Paul George with the steal. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Young. Off target from outside. Maxey into the lane.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of curve.
First trip to the line for him here. The first free throw is good. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Young. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Outside, George. Oubre outside. High post, Embiid. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. In the corner, Daniels. Back to Young. 3 on the clock. Over Maxey. Young's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And George kicks to Oubre. .135 left in the first quarter. And they double up Embiid. Shoots the 3. And Kelly Oubre, good for 3. Oubre's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers. The Hawks trail by 7. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Okongwu. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Here's Ricochet, defended by George. Shot clock at 5. Young from outside. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Maxey. And that one drops.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Okongwu. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oubre against Okongwu. With the teardrop, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the Philadelphia 76ers. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Terrence Mann. Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Ricochet, and it's LeVert in at the point.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Well, their pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Locked in, Embiid with the contested shot.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Here's Ricochet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times that coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Young is subbed in for Ricochet. Then for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. Young for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Oubre. Pass to McCain. Over Young. McCain's shot is off.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure, you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Hits it from 3-point range.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Philadelphia leading by 9. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for George Niang. Ricochet is coming in for Mann. And Daniels subbed in for LeVert. Here's Young. Paul George making his last shot. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Young's got 11 points.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And here's George for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Ricochet. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Ricochet is a playmaker, taking it upon himself to answer from deep.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Pass to Ricochet. Here's Young. He gets that one. 13 points in the game.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Maxey. Paul George is out there with Kelly Oubre. And there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. George looking around. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 11 points.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation. Paul George got it there.
In the corner, Daniels. Hawks passing it around. Reza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Oubre kicks to Maxey. Here's George. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
The Hawks trail by 6. Now Daniels. He has yet to score. And Young now, top of the key. Over Maxey. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Maxey passes to Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them.
Yabusele, he's checked in for George. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Daniels kicks to Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. Pass to Young. 4 on the clock. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:44 left in the third quarter, and he comes up with the deuce.
I can see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Johnson outside. Here's Reza Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Reza Shea's got 6 points in the quarter.
0 defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. There's Embiid, and there's the drive. That one good for 2. Embiid's got 8 points.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
That bucket in no time at all.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Oubre can't get it to go. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Here's Daniels. And again, it's Atlanta. 29 seconds left in the third. Maxey passes to Oubre. teardrop shot. It's good. 12 points for him.
Stepping up in a tough spot. Like to see Oubre Jr. staying aggressive like this.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Embiid. No good on the last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Pumpkin in at the 1. And it's the 76ers with the ball after Clint Capella's miss.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
LeVert the pass to Mann. Here's Pumpkin. No good on the 3. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's McCain. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown. Edwards got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Okongwu. Oubre outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oubre right there, just not afraid to take it at the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Looking to end the run, and Okongwu slams it in.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Embiid inside. Okongwu on him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Time running out for the Hawks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oubre with the steal. Okongwu against Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Here's the 3. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Oubre's got his 3rd assist on the night. Young against Maxey. Yep, it counts. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing, cooking with grease right now.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Embiid. No good on the quick 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Young. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the 76ers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Grimes with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road. But
all right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
Impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And it's good for 2.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Emhart, the pass to Siakam. There's a screen by Turner. Fires from deep. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's White. Outside, Brown. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Now here's Holiday. Left side, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, that's offensive interference. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Tatum from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam left side. Pass to Nesmith. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Halliburton against Holiday. For 3. Halliburton misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Halliburton. To the middle. 13 feet out. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kornet's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now here's McConnell. Siakam, right side. And it's Kornet with a rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Brown. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Here's Brown. Shoots over Shepard. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Celtics. They lead by. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Benedict Mathurin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Toppin, and it's Walker in at power forward. Horford passes to Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Halliburton. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. And Holiday subbed in for Hauser. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Outside Craig. On the wing, Holiday. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Holiday's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Pass to Turner. To the inside. And a two-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Mathurin against Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Holiday from long range. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 6 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Tatum looking it over. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Halliburton. Porzingis grabs the board. Tatum passes to Craig. It's not going to go for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Celtics leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Tatum against Siakam. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Boston leading by 3. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Tatum against Siakam. Here's an 8-footer. Tatum muscles his way in.
With how well Tatum moves, sometimes you forget he's 6'8", but he's got great size, putting it to use down low.
Halliburton outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. 4-point game. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. The Pacers also with a sub. Mathurin's checked in for Nesmith. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Halliburton. The 3. And Indiana misses again. Celtics lead by 7. Tatum with it. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Tatum missing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Brown against Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton misses. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Back to Brown. Mathurin with a steal. Siakam left side. Pass to Mathurin. Now Nembhard. To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. Pritchard gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Siakam looking it over. To win the drought. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong...
And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. Pritchard gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
McConnell outside. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. McConnell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Pritchard. Count it.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pacers trail by 9. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Inside, Turner, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Nice physical play by Turner, getting to the stripe.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tatum's got 20 points. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Holiday with the ball. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Pass to Siakam. Over Tatum. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Halliburton.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Tatum passes to Brown. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Pacers with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Halliburton outside. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
Holiday from long range. The rebound by Nesmith.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam against Tatum. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why the team relies on Siakam. In the big moments, you can trust him with the shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. Doubled by Turner. Outside Porzingis. Holiday from long range. Nails it from 3. And And the Celtics lead by 8.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Boston on offense. They've led by as many as 11. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Brown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10. And he makes both free throws. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see Boston get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference once they started to get it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.